Well, coming out from both teams, some sort of new rare picks here from Hippos, ending with the Zeus, something we don't see a lot. But of course, over on the side of Team Bold, some interesting heroes on some interesting positions.
Yeah, I think both teams approached this series with a kind of a new take on drafting.
Yep.
Hippomaniacs, they've really struggled with kind of unlocking the fight potential most of their drafts, like having underwhelming stuns. In this game, they've got plenty. They've got a nice front line, they've got nice laning combos, so I like how Hippomaniacs have developed. And then, you know, Team Bold, it feels like they've taken a page out of Arkosh's book. You know, last night they just played a series against, I think it was Picardo Gaming, yep, and we had heroes like Kunkka 5 and then Leshrak Carry, and, you know, it was all round the shop, Pudge Sniper offlane. And this is kind of what it feels like Bold's doing as well. You pick so many heroes, you don't know where they're going, it's really hard to draft into that. But yeah, it's a lot of comfort here. And I kind of like Bold leaning more on individual comfort rather than trying to have this kind of beautiful construct of a draft. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see if it works. A lot of fight, a lot of aggression.
Well, yeah, so from both teams, what do you like the most? You know, what are you looking forward to seeing from some of these setups? As we'll already, of course, see some heavy skirmishing here around the bounty room. Curry trying to get some hits in onto Excalibur, but even though both teams had quite a bit of stun and catch, neither side able to really lock down completely onto one hero, so both teams will be able to walk away.
So in regards to Board, to your question, what we're looking forward to, it's mainly, I think, Excalibur. He's going to be the X factor in regards to damage. A lot of heroes on board are kind of damage enablers. CK, when he gets to 2-3 items, he's going to rip through heroes, but it's going to be how Excalibur enters the early game and makes rotations with this setup of the puck, the setup of the Earth Spirit. And then, of course, we could maybe show a little bit of attention to the support invoker. What's a Quaswex 5 or 4.5 invoker really going to bring? Most likely Earn Vessel, playing around the fact that you have EMP. It's very disruptive, this game, but you need levels to be super effective, and early kills will help that a lot.
Nice bit of aggression there onto Muff. So we'll see what sort of potential it has early on in the lane, and if this 5-up support invoker is going to be enough to secure Gorg a safe place to farm down here.
Would you like a nice stat about Gorg in the lower division?
What have we got about Gorg? What's he done for us?
Here's the stat. He is the carry player in lower division with the most amount of deaths on average.
Aye, and he's been winning some games. So
and he has.
I think that's an impressive stat.
It is a pretty good stat. If you'd like to know the number, it is a meaty 5.18 deaths per game average. The next carry player...
Who's behind him?
Yeah, I think it's, you know, Mambus is at 5. Then we scroll a lot further down, quite a bit further down. A lot further, yeah, to 2.75 of Little Pleb. So, yeah. Of course, a little bit disparity in number of games played, but still, Fagido's on 2.7. But yeah, Gorg's technically number 1 at something.
I mean, and there he is, number 1.
And getting kills in the game.
First blood. Can't have it any better there for Gorg, getting the first bit of action.
Yeah, but this is exactly what you need from this type of lineup, and it's why I enjoy seeing these heroes, because it's all about killing in the early phase. The strength of Hippomaniacs draft is the ability to cushion this Zeus behind a wall of frontline damage.
Oh, Senny. He could be in trouble here. They've got the chase down with the orb, as Pablo is able to set up onto him.
Okay.
Bring it down the AA.
Yeah, nice early kills, especially when the lane's that pushed in. When the AA steps up, going onto the Wraith King will always be a bit difficult, but if the AA's there as well, that's pressure. Now, roll after roll, they're going to keep trying to get Curry to be a little bit disgruntled here. And in the draft, they picked the puck knowing it's an AA Wraith King lane, because like they mentioned on the panel, it's the idea of you have the phase shift to disjoint the Wraith King stun, completely offsetting the kind of the strength of what a Wraith King AA lane is. It's about stun, layering the cold feet on top.
Aggression as well. Pablo in under the tower onto Curry. As Curry's trying to hide, but they've got it. Rajix and Pablo. Yeah, as you said, the combination as well, just this idea of what you want to put as the duo against the Wraith King AA. It's looking pretty good. This is some smart stuff from Team Bold on the draft.
Yeah, the difficulty there is AA is a killer, and when you can't find kills, you feel really bad. No. So Senny, what happened is...
Got to be careful.
He should be fine here under the tower. He's good. The issue there is, when he dies, he goes to the jungle, and he makes a couple stacks. You see them now in the dire jungle there. He's made 2 double stacks, but he wasn't helping his Wraith King. So it's the stack here and then one to the right. There we go. And that's what kills the Wraith King. And then he comes back in. It's just unfortunately, this is a lane where you have to play the lane. And I think unfortunately for Senny, he left it a little bit too early, trying to utilize more kind of the Zeus game potentially. But yeah, you have to play the lane together. You have to find kills. Already level 4 on puck. This is looking very good for Board.
Pretty scary here. Yeah. Rajix with a fantastic start.
the key thing for Hippomaniacs, they need to make sure they don't die a lot in lane so that they have this kind of front line of a Doom and a Wraith King.
See the setup. Excalibur's going to be able to step in with the raises, take down Manboss. It's Muff. Gonna have a stun in a few seconds, but won't be soon enough to do anything about Excalibur, as Excalibur's able to keep the distance, gets in as well with another nice raise. As Muff has to hold back Pablo. Pablo isn't going to go for the over-aggression. They also bring 5 up over as well with the cold snap. The rest of Hippos will be able to step away. Excalibur also able to get the bowl refill. Sunny not able to put a stop to it in time.
Oh, and then SF gets the runes as well. Yeah, this is one happy Excalibur. Level 5 to level 4 of Zeus.
Oh, it's looking like a hot start here on all the lanes. I mean, farm still to be had for Hippos. We see both in the mid and the off lane. Yeah, Tipek getting the same amount really out of this as Gorg is on his CK. So we're going to see a pretty farmed Doom and Zeus coming into the mid game. It's just going to be a question of how these heroes are able to start the fight against all the jump that Team Bold's lineup brings.
Yeah, Team Bold, they're going to be looking for active fights. They're going to be utilizing the puck, the Earth Spirit to set up that engagement. CK playing around the Shadow Fiend, and they're going to be very disruptive. It's about having vision advantage is the key thing, because for Hippomaniacs, if they plonk the Wraith King in front of the fight, Zeus will get all his spells off. Doom should be able to always get the Doom onto Shadow Fiend, and then he's removed. And that's, I think, the key thing is a lot of damage from Bold into the mid game will be around Shadow Fiend, and he needs to itemize around that. Is he going to go for the right-click build, so it's just more layered damage, or is he going to go for magic damage and potentially get like a Lincoln or something to deal with this this Doom threat? Because right now, I believe he's got Yules in his quick buy, so he is leaning more into just, let's have diverse damage types, have CK for physical, me for magical, and off we go. Yeah, they can't zone a Doom out, CK out, sorry, in this bot lane.
Oh, for sure, yeah, 3 points down the passive, and it's got that one good to go, so Gorg feeling pretty safe down here. And it's shown. We see there on the net worth, all 3 cores of Team Bold Reborn. A slight step ahead of that of their counterparts here.
The importance of this series, though, for Team Bold is if they lose, they're going to be tied with no bounty hunters going 2 and 4, and both of these teams will be playing up against pretty high seed teams in the final kind of end. So tiebreakers most likely will be forced out, and if they win this series, completely different story.
Rotation comes in. Rajix, he's hit the 6. He has the Dream Core ready to set things up. Manboss is going to come in with the counterplay. They've lost 2. See if Manboss can get a good bit of a cleanup here, and he will. Takes down both Gorg and Rajix. So a good response there from the Hippos. Will manage to take back a little bit of what Team Bold was taking from them. They get themselves 2 core kills with that cleanup from Manboss.
Really, really good rotation from the Zeus. Again, it's kind of like a recovery move where, luckily because he had the haste, he was able to get in, get out quite quickly, already back to mid and farming up. But yeah, they needed to find something, because when they were 6-0 down, they needed, or at least 4-0 down, some kills were needing to go their way. And now 3k net worth for Zeus, and it's kind of that game where if Zeus gets like Ags Octarine type of deal, and he can play super far behind, this should be a pretty chill game, because Team Bold, even if they get kills, they can never go high ground. And that's why I like to see Bold's done really well in laning phase. How can they start collapsing up? How can they start being proactive? An issue they had in their previous series against Viking. Again, it was Viking though, a very, very good team. Bold lacked proactive moves. They were very reactionary, and in the team fights, they were phenomenal in reactive. But this time, this is the type of lineup where they need to start going, okay, we've got this timing on this item, let's cross the river and apply the pressure. And that'll be the key thing. Have they kind of identified that and improved since their previous series?
I mean, and what sort of timing will that be this game? Like, which core? You're looking at Gorg. What was sort of which item will be the item that they sort of say, right, we're going to go, we're going to get active with the CK?
I'd love to see, Puck Blink Dagger, CK with an armlet.
Yep.
And then that alone is a good enough timing, because every fight for Bold is, have we locked down the Zeus? Then we can win the fight, because Hippomaniacs do lack damage outside of Zeus kind of poking them down and then the big spell, so yeah.
We'll see them make a move here onto Tipek. They're bringing an additional backup. They've got the damage here with the raises to bring him down low. The EMP takes his life.
5 up found Muff as well.
And they've got a way to stop him. Tries to TP out, but the tornado comes in. It's Team Bold. They bring the fight, they bring the action. As they bring the numbers in down bottom, the 4 of them turn up. They're able to take down 2 of Hippomaniacs and start to push this wave into the tower.
Yeah, not that bad oversharing, especially from the support invoker. Just before you start spamming it in your pubs, the idea of this is simply he's with a carry that is independent, that can lane alone. Be it, for example, like Lifestealer, CK, Bloodseeker, they have their inbuilt sustain. So it does unlock you to pick quirkier heroes. And That's why we are seeing Invoker not having the hardest entry to the game.
And it's looking very, very good here so far for the Invoker. As they've got the setup here onto Seni, it's going to be another one. 5 up on a killing spree. We'll see this Earth Spirit go down in return as Muff and Tipek are able to come in for the cleanup on Pablo. But so far, so good here for 5 up. 3-0-3, having a great impact here from the support Invoker role. Yeah,
they're just the kind of the double threat of Earth Spirit and Invoker is really helping them out here because they're connecting onto mid together. They are just playing together. And then just kind of that partnership fundamentally just helps you apply so much more pressure. And for Hippomaniacs, they don't really have cores to play around right now. Doom's a bit more of like a farm-hungry offlaner. Same with Wraith King wants to unlock jungle. So Hippomaniacs are locked into just either bringing everyone or just reacting. And now they're trying to be a little bit proactive here. AA potentially going to be hitting 6 as the 10-minute mark hits. Oh, no, he won't actually. So this is just an under-leveled support rotation. Should get the kill, though.
Nicely done.
Yeah, Excalibur won't mind this. He's like, cheers, mate. Thanks for tanking the death for me.
At the same time, though, down bottom, 5 up. He's getting another catch here onto Tipek. Now bring in the TP, see if Manboss and Muff can do anything about this, but the stun doesn't quite catch Gorg. He's away. So just more action here that 5 up's getting away with.
And Radix, he's 400 gold away from this Blink Dagger. All this kind of chaos being brought to mid and bot lane. It's just unlocked him just to farm top freely. Wraith King has no kill threat on him. Pretty solid game so far. And an instant smoke actually, potentially trying to utilize the EMP on Invoker to apply pressure to a level 8 Wraith King. Bringing up Earth Spirit as well. They have the damage to kill him. If he has no mana, that is. He does have a 12-1 though. Oh, doesn't use it. Okay, just dies.
Didn't get it off.
I guess.
Or do you think he was maybe opting to just let it go there?
Exactly. Like if you look at the mana of the heroes right now, Zeus can't really TP and be a threat. He's on, a quarter mana. AA has no ult. So I respect not using the one there, but just very good moves from Team Board. Again, it's the supports really unlocking this game. Yeah, it does show that Board from series to series they are at least kind of truly understanding what their strengths and weaknesses are because Gorg as a carry. He's not TPing to another lane at minute 7, minute 6. He's not applying this map pressure. He's more of a static farmer. So I like how they've picked him heroes that play into that, allow him to AFK in this lane, and then it gives the support duo that are naturally both 4 players the ability to play the map like they're used to. So no, yeah, I like the honestly like the adaptations that the team has made into this series, and it's proving to be pretty effective. 3k up now.
There we go. Muff and Seni looking to get the catch on Excalibur mid. Skari start things off with a Ray Fire Blast. As they're in with the finger, they've got enough damage. A good move here from the supports of Hippos. As they may even look for more Pablo. Okay, he's trying to roll in and get involved with Gorg. Seni, a very bold TP, immediately put to a stop there. Tornado also coming out to catch the 2, and then the Magnetize doing a hell of a lot of damage as well. Is it enough to take down Seni? It is. As they take down 1, now with the control on Muff, they'll pick up another. Gorg getting turned upon it by the 3 of them. They drop down the Doom, and they get a deny in. Oh, a little early there. As they will get the kill, deny unsuccessful. As Gorg will fall to the damage of the Doom. Radix. Manboss is able to reach him, not quite.
He's got another orb up. How will he live there?
Oh. It's just out of distance. He's going to have to blink back up. Radix is going to be able to make it away.
All right, he has no TP. Zeus ult in 100 seconds.
We'll see this again. 5 up, just a little early on the attempt.
He tried though. A for effort.
How close was he on the damage? What was it after the hit? Let's have a look at the numbers.
17.
Very close.
Yeah, 15. Wait, here we go. 14. I saw a 14 there, Owen. It wasn't a 1 though. It wasn't a 1. So
didn't hit. He's got to hit Gorg harder.
He's got to slap him harder in the face.
Slap him harder.
Yeah. Take his viewers, take his subs, slap him.
Slap him. There we go. Smoke up now from Team Bold. As soon as we've just got Tipek pushing down bottom. See which way they want to go with this smoke.
Yeah, and this is the thing, when Hippos don't have this, have the Doom available, their big team fight presence is more kind of existing and prolonging the fight, and that's why we will be seeing Team Bold try and be a bit more active and try and apply this pressure.
So they get the catch on Seni. TP coming in from Tipek, but a nicely timed Tornado from 5 up will stop Tipek getting the catch on anyone.
You can just see the nature of this Shadow Fiend, Earthspirit both trying to rush the BKBs, just identifying they want to take the fight at 20-25 minutes, and this will kind of be the window. The poke and the prod, but trying to utilize the farm as well.
Good stun here from Muff.
Not too bad.
The Hex as well. They're bringing 5 up pretty low. 5 up and pop the stick charges. Ghost Walk as well. 5 ups out to the side. Mambos, has he got enough damage? Not quite. It's 5 up. He's away. The blast from AA will also be off the mark.
Unfortunately for Hippomaniacs, Zeusalt was on cooldown about 11 seconds, now sitting at 4 with the TP out. He won't be using that. Yeah, Hippomaniacs very much a cooldown-driven team, locked into both items as well to be able to frontline, and they actually did a pretty okay job at mitigating the pressure Bold was trying to apply. With only 3 heroes, they're still able to defend this mid tower. I think that's kind of what Bold's going to be kicking themselves at. They want to be able to break down the map a little bit quicker because Curry is just farming now. Well on the way to Radiant.
Like you feel that they are slowing down the game enough at the moment, Hippos.
Yeah, they're utilizing the Zeus to a pretty good effect because it's kind of easy, right? When you're around a tower, as long as you play behind that tower, behind a Doom, behind someone else, then you are naturally going to be pretty good. But these are the pickoffs that aren't going to look too good on your scoreboard.
Yeah, very nice setup there from Pablo. Yeah. Lovely kick back into Excalibur.
Next time, I'd like to see them do the roll into kick with the pre-use of the Requiem.
So the perfect time he slides in.
Exactly. I don't want to see the Yules. I think it's a bit too easy.
Sure, you want to see the flashy stuff.
Yeah, exactly that. As you see here, of course, it was a bit of an early roll. That wouldn't have synced up, so I fully respect this one. But, just make it harder next time. Because Shadow Fiend, the Requiem, it's a bit bonkers. Why should you have to delete a hero like that?
Well, it used to be a lot worse, right? Because at least now you can't do it directly under, right? Because you can't stand straight under yours, correct?
That's a little bit. It still blows you up though. It still.
You still hit every soul.
You still get slapped out the game.
Sure, still a lot of damage, yeah.
I don't know the exact numbers here, mate, but
I know it's a lot.
As a 5 player,
I think that change stopped you from actually connecting every soul.
Okay, well, I can tell you,
still a lot of the souls.
As a 5 player here, I die no matter what to this bloody spell. All right, I don't have items to be able to feel the difference. No. And also, I like the fact that Excalibur, he is just going straight Yules BKB, not like in pubs where you go blink Yules and your Requiem gets cancelled and you're just feeding to these stuns, these cheap stuns of Hippomaniacs.
Sure, yeah,
just go
BKB is
simple yet effective, go for it. And BKB nowadays, it feels so good. It's honestly a buff in my opinion. When you go from 9 down to 6, that 6-second BKB, it is absolutely amazing, the feeling when you have that extra little bit of something going into late game.
Oh, what we got going on here? It's 5 up, a bit of a poke onto Muff.
Nice D-ward though, nice D-ward. You can see the position of Hippomaniacs. They identify like they need to be able to keep the Zeus alive. So they're just keeping him in the tree line and playing on the side that's protected. Like they have the sentries, they have the vision on this kind of the southern side of this mid tower, and it's why they've been able to hold it for so long. And Curry getting quite aggressive here.
He's got the team behind him. A good wraparound from Hippos, actually. Coming in from the side. See if Team Bolt's prepared for this.
I just don't think they care. Pablo's hitting top. You've got Puck in the jungle. They're just farming the entire map. So sure, if you want to kill 5 up right now, please do it. We're farming, an extra 2/3 of the map right now.
Oh, down bottom. They find Excalibur. They're able to get him with the Doom. Excalibur not standing a chance there.
Yeah, and that's just Bold being a bit greedy. Like I just said, they're hitting top, hitting mid jungle, they're hitting everything.
He wants to make a go around to Curry. Get him the once. Can they do it again? Backup's on its way. The stun from the side. Tipex over on towards Gorg. He'll be disarmed for now by the Deafening Blast, but he's still able to block Gorg off. Gorg will turn, destroy Muff, but Gorg is surrounded. Let's see if we can bring it out anything more with him. Curry there's the jump. Radix will be able to make sure that Curry does still go down. But they lose Gorg after losing Excalibur as well. So Hippos bringing some good action. Sunstrike. That's not going to come in anywhere big. And
crazy amount of damage that would have done.
Was it 162?
2 points? Yeah, 2 points. I think Bold, they'll be, after that engagement, they're going to be thinking, wait a second, we need to try and start taking fights here because just the damage that they're bringing into the fight, of course, Shadow Fiend was dead straight away. Are they going to get Pablo? Nope.
Whoa!
Sure, wait,
he got fingered in the fountain!
He got fingered in the bloody fountain, Owen!
He got fingered in the fountain!
Oh, mate. I've not seen that in a long time.
I've never seen that.
Oh.
The global finger.
Just the distance on that bad boy.
That.
Wait. Look at that.
A cross map finger.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you see that once in a lifetime, Owen, honestly.
My goodness, I bet he has trouble buying gloves with a finger that long.
It's humongous.
Look at that.
Hey, look at him, he knows. He should have done a little finger flick, shouldn't he, on camera?
That was brilliant, yeah.
That's what he needed.
That was lovely.
We need more showboating.
More,
We got webcams, use them, lads. You get a kill, start doing some like fist pumps and whatever.
Yeah.
Get like a whiteboard, you can write some little insults or something, you know, noob. Show it up to the camera. Curry might be dying now after this.
Yeah, his reincarnation still on cooldown.
He was laughing too much about the finger, that was his issue.
He was enjoying that. And they all were.
He was looking at his own finger. I wish I had bigger fingers.
Yeah, that was wild. I mean, because it's just one of those, a TP, it doesn't disjoint.
No?
It doesn't disjoint, and a finger, so obviously has that delayed damage. I imagine we can see the same with like Laguna's, right? Laguna works the same way.
Yeah, I think
you can.
There's a lot of cutes, but mate, Toe is such a scuffed game, right? Like, let's be real.
Well, here we have it. Roshan time here for Team Bold.
Yeah, it's a beautiful move from Bold. You know, after they do trade a finger, instantly get a Wraith King kill. That's now Roshan. And like Bold is doing really well at punishing the big spells being used and understanding that objectives come for free. You know, when one of these spells is gone, you can just flood the map and apply pressure. Bold just needs a little bit more conviction though when taking the fight, because every time they get a pick off, they aren't really turning that into an effective smoke. We're not seeing them find the Zeus, find the kill. Like, they're doing great in terms of net worth, but in terms of breaking down the game and making Hippomaniacs feel bad, they're not really doing that right now. But, you know, they have 5 minutes of kind of freedom to try and find that specific engagement. Less farm now, more fight. That's what I want to see from Board.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that lead's still there, but if they like lose Excalibur on those sort of solo pushes out, it's going to hurt. But they're playing much more as a team once again. Excalibur at the front of the move here, but backed up by the rest of them.
Yeah, the key thing for Excalibur now, he has the Aegis, and he is the big Doom threat, right? If you Doom Excalibur, he can't get Requiem. Half of their damage is now gone, pretty much. So, yeah, pretty effective use of the Aegis here.
Nice use of the Sunstrike as well. Yeah. Scouting out Tipek in the trees. 5-up, providing the vision.
And they have the damage now. Gorg's
they certainly do. Gorg's turned up. Oh, but the stun! Oh, they've got the Dream Coil. Do they have detection? I'm sure they do. They don't?
They don't?
They don't.
Oh, he snapped it.
It doesn't matter. A little sloppy, but he's still dead. They're going to lose heroes for this, though. Ragic's getting taken down. Pablo did get hit by the Ice Blast. Is that enough to pop him? I think it is.
I think
Pablo's
it is. Wait, 3, 2, 1. There it is.
That was an ambitious TP. He did not do the math.
I hope. Yeah, that was detection wins games.
They could have had that a little cleaner, but they didn't.
But still, I love the smaller play there from 5-up, using that Sunstrike just to kind of scout the kind of defensive positioning that you get at this top tier 2. And yeah, initial setup was great, but just lacked a little bit of something to clean out that kill.
Can the two of them do this down here? Curry, is he? You have 5 of them in Excalibur. I guess that.
Yeah, Curry's a pretty tanky lad now. Armlet, 11 charge wand. The main thing about Wraith King is if you gank him and he has no wand charges, that's going to feel like a nice kill. But when he's sitting already on like 11, 12, that's all he needs to get the reincarnation off. Plus a couple spells used. Mass checks out, I promise.
And yeah, so Tipek, very close to having his BKB done. I mean, who's the prime target in these fights? Who's he jumping and dooming in a dream situation? Excalibur?
I think, yeah, the main thing here is if Siki doesn't get ult off, you can easily ult him, kill him, remove him from the game.
Yeah.
If you have BKBs. If your team isn't able to deal with the magic damage, you doom the Shadow Fiend, and then you just blow up the CK with the Zeus and kind of that type of damage.
Sure. Yeah.
But right now, both teams, they have their BKBs coming out, Doom soon to be have, but Bold, they have Shadow Fiend, CK, BKB right now. It is extremely scary timing for Hippomaniacs.
And I guess for Excalibur, you want to blink BKB, Requiem, the Zeus.
Yeah, he has to die. Yeah, for sure.
Get the Zeus.
The full wraparound.
What?
They are deep in enemy lines.
Supports are not what they want here.
They would love to kill Tipek.
Tipek, he's not quite got the BKB, so Excalibur is going to drop the combo. He's still pretty tanky, but with the razors laid down, they'll take him down. Tipek will fall. Gorg trying to keep the fight going. They've got the Tornado set up onto the Wraith King. See if they can bring down Curry a couple of times. Here, Curry turning. They've got the control into Excalibur. Excalibur's going to fall as he loses the Aegis. Doom has been dropped down onto Gorg as Gorg continues to fight through it, trying to chase down Tipek, but now he's got to run. The Doom damage becoming too much for Gorg as Gorg will fall. They've lost 4. Whew. As that was not the Aegis fight that Team Bold were looking for there.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication there from Bold. You have to start that fight. The Doom in a not a bad position, but he just wasn't respecting the smoke and that great wraparound. He dies pretty quickly, but on the kind of flip side, you have the Puck diving the tier 2, a little bit of disconnect on who they were trying to kill, and in the kind of that brief moment, you get 2 different calls happening at the same time, and Hippomaniacs are able to punish that.
I like this from Muff as well. Straight Ags after the Seether lens.
I mean, he did kill that guy back in base. Like, he's feeling it.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Yeah, boy, I think they overplayed themselves a little bit there.
Sure, it's just looking a little shaky. You're seeing some of the things that they've struggled with in other games start to show a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just like that smoke was beautiful. Yeah. It's just kind of when you get to the end part of the smoke where you're taking that engagement, you kind of need to identify who are we going on, why are we smoking, and they had that kind of put down to a perfect point. It was just when they started that fight, 2 guys said two different things, and they both fully lent into that play, and that's kind of the disparity of kind of the teams that are able to practice and not, because, yeah, you don't often see these types of mistakes, unfortunately. And we saw how effective Doom was. You slap it on CK, SF after Requiem doesn't really provide much, and that is, I guess, one of the big weaknesses of a magic damage Requiem. It's you need, or magic SF, you have to get an effective kill and then restart the fight, because when you have buybacks come into play, it's like, what do we do now? Because, of course, Doom in that fight, he did buyback as well to help offset the fact he did get blown up at the start. And he should have his BKB now, so these type of pickoffs, Tipek should be pretty good. He now only dies to the CK army slapping him down. But he is buying Shivas to try and deal with that.
And then so for Hippos in this situation, do they still continue to just sort of play the stalling game? Like, when do they sort of have to get proactive themselves against Team Bold?
I think when they're cushioned by defensive items, because Team Bold is all about the explosive jump. The CK pops ult, he kills someone. The Puck calls someone, they die within it. And I think Wraithking having his own BKB, Zeus having some type of positional advantage, that's when they're going to be looking to make the play. But right now, they're going to be happy to take this at another 20-25 minutes of just defending towers and making those plays. But I guess when they have the BKB on Tipek, they're seeing it a bit differently. They want to take the fight, and I can respect that as well if they have the vision to cushion that type of play. And Bull, they've been farming a lot on the map. Like when the game gets to kind of a lull, they are really just farming every lane, showing everywhere, and that's where Hippomaniacs can potentially pick that off. But this time, Gorg, he's not really over farming bottom. He's instantly moving to the top side of the map where his team's positioned, and where a couple of their wards are placed. Good thing for Hippomaniacs, they are able to get some aggressive vision out. You see on the minimap right now, they had 3 wards basically on their side, and this smoke netted 2 aggressive wards. So even though they didn't get kills, it is going to allow them to make another play in the next, 6 or 7 minutes. BKB now on Wraithking as well. Whew.
I mean, they're ready to fight.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, he's going to be a happy chap. He's going to want to get involved.
And Team Bold on the high ground here. Wars down there. Tipek. He's in.
Oh,
he sees the opportunity immediately. Sees Gorg, gets the jump, Doom down, and Gorg will fall.
Running for their lives now. Unable to fight. Honestly, that pickoff is instrumental. And Team Bold, they're trying to play in an aggressive position, but their vision doesn't really allow that. They've got very defensive wards in an area that's meant to be aggressive. You think about high ground vision, that's why they had it. The entry to the jungle, they had that dire ward that allowed Doom to get that free initiation. So, again, Bold being a bit too comfortable with hitting creeps, not respecting the potential plays that you can make on Hippomaniacs.
Hippos having some nice moves here in the mid-game to really slow down that early pace and early timings that Team Bold were able to hit this game.
They're not stopping now. They saw SF TP bottom. They know he has no TP.
On his own.
They're just playing in vision.
Is it BKB still on cooldown?
Exactly.
He's pushing out on his own without the BKB available. Excalibur's got to be careful.
Yeah. Muff's now feeling the ramifications of having Aetherland's Ags build online. A blink there would have just been an instant SF kill, and that's why you don't see a lot of players often go for this type of build.
Well, they might find Rajix though.
Do they have enough control though? He's got a bloody pipe.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, this
my
pipe.
God.
He is more than fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Muff, unfortunately, not really connecting on his earth spikes. Couple whiffed ones. And now Pablo's like, all right, this is why you died, Gorg. Let me sort that out for you, Chief. Let me get that out of the game. Bull just needs to do one decisive play where they kill Zeus. It's now been like 90 minutes of mid-game where Zeus has been untouched.
Oh, Tipek, he's ready to go as well. He's in on a Pablo. Forces the BKB out of Pablo. Gorg's coming in from the side, though. He's managed to get the catch on my Mambos. Did he have the damage with the Sunstrike coming in from 5 up? They do.
There it is. They got him.
They got the big one. See what more they can get out of this. There's Tipek starting to back away. They've got a bit of control onto Curry. Gorg, can he go in and get another grab? He's playing careful now with the BKB unavailable. Knows that Hippomaniacs are still around and ready to fight. Reincarnation and BKB available on Curry.
Yeah, no BKBs up on Hippomaniacs with no Zeus. There's no way they should be looking to take this fight. Retreat, accept the fact that Zeus was a little bit out of position there. And that's kind of exactly what Bull needed. Roshan's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
They can get away with taking this, you think?
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Can't go for the steal.
They've got Solar Crest, they've got Alacrity, they've got CK. This is so easy to take this Roshan.
Hippo's going to try and do something about it, but 5 up, he's in position to stop the play. And there's the jump. Excalibur is in with the BKB. They've got the Wreck with the core combo as well as it comes out, pushes back the AA, takes him down. The snap there straight onto the Doom, sets up for a kill onto Tipek. Muff is trying to run, but Pablo and Rajix are forcing him away. Rajix is in with the jump. They take him out. And now Curry, he needs back up. He's been left alone. Mambos, he's trying to come in and help, but immediately the control comes out from Pablo. He TPs into his death, Mambos. As Curry will finish up 5 up. But Curry, he'll get taken down. The ones with Gorg, Rajix, and Pablo surrounding him. They should be able to find him a second time here as he'll try and run. Actually, maybe they do lack the catch here. Curry might be able to walks away from this. So Curry does get out, but all in all, a lot of death there on the side of Hippomaniacs as Team Bold hit a fantastic Dream Coil Requiem combo to start things off with 5 up, scouting things here.
Yeah, silver linings here. The Wraith King lives, but yeah, the start of this fight, when you get the coil killing off the supports, it is devastating. Doom didn't have a BKB up, wasn't caught out for 17 seconds, and then Pablo Puck. This is what they did in that previous fight at the tier 2. Yeah. They tried doing this kind of double play, but this time way more effective outside of tower range. And then kind of my highlight of the fight was Zeus brazenly TPing him when 3 were dead, bless him.
He just wanted to help.
He just wanted to get involved.
He wanted to help.
Yeah, and yeah, that kind of sealed the deal for the fight. But I think, yeah, if Hippomaniacs, potentially, you could have maybe delayed that fight a little bit longer. Play off of AA ult, connect the ult, but don't pressure. Zeus respawns, maybe you have a window to take the fight, but oh my God, he's so bloody focused.
Oh, the vibe shaking the table there, Gorg. That's some intense stuff there from
playing
Gorg.
speaker, it's like 3 buttons.
I mean, it's a bit of micro as well. That micro always gets
select tool and right click, Owen.
I struggle.
Thank you. Thanks for confessing. This is the confessional, the Dota confessional.
Gorg he's getting into it. That's what you want to see.
I love that passion. He breathes Dota.
He's playing at 11 here out of 10. This is some maximum stuff here from Gorg. And he's got the blink now as well, so further catch. Another button press. Gorg's got to keep it up.
APM through the roof. Surprisingly, for all that meme, Hippomaniac's another one inside Roshan.
But Gorg's going to be ready to put a stop to this. He's got the ult ready to pop, and he's in. Tipek is going to try and jump in and find the Doom target, but Gorg is causing distraction. I think he got, it stopped the whole play here with the Doom. And now Gorg's still got the army up. He's able to take down Curry the once. Finger comes out to Gorg, the stun follow up as well. The rest of Team Bold are trying to take down Rosh as Gorg will die. But they get the Roshan and Aegis on Excalibur. Excalibur will quickly fall the first time. Mambos actually able to step in and pick up the cheese for himself. Over to the side, they get the jump on a 5-up. Excalibur able to blink out though. They were sort of looking elsewhere. They didn't have anything to stop Excalibur getting the blink off after he respawns with the Aegis.
I really hope Lion buys a blink after this.
You're missing the...
Yeah, the catch. That's the key. They're missing the extra stun. And yeah, I think... How did they not go Roshan? After they wiped him, I thought they'd just be able to just walk in there with a Solar Crest, a couple raises, a right click, and off they go, but...
Yeah. And now, as we see, Excalibur did get the kill. He got the Aegis, but by the looks of it, Senny got the shard. And as we saw, Manboss able to take the cheese away, having that ready for the next fight. So Hippomaniacs still able to take away something significant there from the Roshan.
Honestly, that's a big win for Hippos.
Or maybe the shard, it went to Manboss or Senny. One of them bought it, one of them picked it up.
But the main thing here is the fact that they are playing at such a disadvantage. They got wiped. Roshan was available, prolonged. Hippos then went in, got it, like pressured it themselves, instantly took away the Aegis on the SF, and then now they're aware of the Lincolns. Like, that was a one-time fight where Doom's going to be wasting his Doom like that. I think
True. That's happening again.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening again. No. He's going to either pivot towards Dooming CK pre-ultimate, or he's going to try and pick up, or at least play more patient, where it's like Lion, when he eventually does buy a Blink Dagger 40 minutes into the game, Hex Break Lincolns, then Doom on top, and there's going to be some combo plays. Yeah, this game is very even, where Board, they're the ones that they need to find that connection. They kind of got given like the beautiful engagement of picking off the Zeus at the top side of jungle. That fight was like given to them. And then Zeus again TPing in on the tail end of that death, dying again. Like, that doesn't happen that often. And I think Zeus, if he just adjusts his positioning, this is a pretty hard game for Board now, because they need to locate him, they need to kill him. It is critical. Like, yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, I want to see like a Blink Dagger on CK, and he does pick that up. It is pretty critical for just getting onto the back line.
Going for that Sage Sonic next. Ags now done on 5-up. So, you know, they do have this little lineup, Bold, where they've got a lot of heroes that do turn into pretty sizable cores, effectively.
It is a pub draft.
Nice.
You know, they're all playing for themselves, and eventually there will be one big fight where it's going to see the wombo combo. The Axe Coil, the Cataclysm, Pablo just rolling through.
Well, I'm going to have to deal with this Wraith, you know. Curry, level 25. Looking very strong right now. They have struggled to really take him down twice in the last few fights.
Yeah, the CKV racing matchup is so unfortunate for CK to play, because early on you can pressure him a lot. You can quickly kill him. But when he gets the Radiance, if he's lucky and gets the RNG of a Cloak of Flames, he's going to be pretty happy playing into any illusion type damage, and CK falls off pretty heavily there, and that's why it's so important for Gorg to kind of ignore the Wraith King, allow the support Invoker, allow this Earth Spirit to play into that, kite the Wraith King away, and then you can eat through. Like, CK thrives on killing Zeus, AA Lion, and sometimes Doom depend, like pre-Shivas, that is. Mambozo, he is stepping up. This is where the Blink Dagger might come into play.
He has to slow off, but Gorg can't quite get in with the follow-up. And so they found him.
Oh, all right.
Tupic's able to get in, drop down the Doom, but Excalibur's here to help out. Still very tanky, but with Curry coming in with a stun. Gorg is dead and gone.
Confidence.
I mean, they really went in there with that attempt, diving in pretty deep here to try and catch Manboss.
Are we able to get a reaction of Gorg during that? He was very focused in the fights he was winning. I want to see what his focus was like after. But Lion actually getting caught up in the bot lane. He looks pretty dead to me. Yeah,
it does. And with the setup.
Oh, Zeus is here too?
Oh!
I had the cheese.
He had the cheese. The cheese might... Yeah, it's going to save him. It's going to save him, and now they've got to back off.
He is a quick little lad with the boots of travel and the bullwhip.
A good escape here from Manboss.
Look at that, 507 move speed. Zoom, zoom.
And he's going to be tanky as well.
Oh, we're going to have a reaction, yeah, to top. Nice, here we go. Oh, he's actually hands off keyboard.
He knows.
He's like, I'm a lot. Oh, bless him.
I think he'd accepted his fate. Yeah. There's very little ways you can get out of something.
Here we go. Yeah, he's like, oh no. Oh, guys, what have we done? Bloody hell.
No, he's keeping it cool. He's keeping it chill.
No, I rate that. I do. And I think that play.
Keeping the PMA up.
No, yeah, you have to in these games. This is a very skirmishing game, and if you ever get a little bit sad, then it's doom and gloom. But no, yeah, that play on top. If they kill the Zeus there, that's the type of play that suddenly unlocks the game for you. Zeus might have the buyback, you can get a Rax. Like, I rate that play. Like, even though it kind of failed miserably, I can respect the attempt of making such a one. Maybe if you want to improve it for next time, CK's the one that initiates with the clean stun, blink into stun illusions, and then Earth Spirit follows up. That would be mainly the only difference potentially in the setup to that play. Alright, board smoked up.
They're trying to see what they can catch with this. Or do get the illusionist cape for Mr. Gorg.
Alright, so Doom's going for a refresher.
Nice.
Do you think Doom's going to go for double Doom on SF just to eat through the Lincolns? Or do you think he's going to use his teammates to help him out?
I don't think you want to drop the double Doom to break a Lincoln's, do you?
I'm mainly saying, do you think he trusts his non-Blink Dagger line to help him out?
I think so.
You think so? All right, all right. We'll see. Oh, no. I take it. He's got the blink. He's going for an arc. Oh my god, this guy's bloody greedy.
Arcane blink. I love it for the finger.
He had one good finger this game, and he's now been, getting carried away.
Getting the Ags, getting the cooldown down. So here we have to jump. Excalibur quick with the BKB. Able to step away, and Team Bold will just back off from this fight. See if they can get everyone safely out. I don't know if they can, because up to the top.
They caught the scan.
They've caught 5 up. Everyone else will make it away. I mean, if someone was going to die there, that's definitely probably the choice the Team Bold would make to let the support invoker go. Everybody else is able to escape.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. You see, during that fight, Rajix, he doesn't TP out. He stays in top to skip this wave, making sure that Hippomaniacs can't make any pressure. And he also drew onto mid and bot. He made the calls like, guys, I'll skip top wave, you take mid bot, Gorg's automatically mid, SF's automatically bottom. Like, they're doing a very good job at, if they are out of position, they're pushing the waves quickly. And that's what's basically keeping them in this game.
Well, Senny?
He gets a clean pick. This is the damage we're looking for.
He was not ready for that. He weren't ready for Gorg. Gorg!
He's all by himself.
He put Gorg.
Good BKB.
The frame-perfect BKB there from Gorg. It might not matter, though. We'll see if his teammates can help him out. The Dream Core's down. Gorg's still on the run. He's going to be able to get out of there.
Saving Private Gorg here. Rajix, a noble soldier. You've gone down for your CK's aggression.
We got to see that BKB timing again.
Yeah.
That was...
Can we include AA dying as well, please? I want to see AA die into BKB. Is that acceptable? Well,
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see what we get given.
We have the technology.
I mean, I hope so.
Big items here for Manboss. Has the Octarine done. Lots of money on Curry. 5.5k gold ready to spend up. But starting to run out of slots. He's going to have to get rid of something. What is he going to get rid of for the AC? Just get rid of the armlet at this stage?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. Or Pablo, BKB and a TP out. Doesn't want to mess around with Tipek.
Yeah, pretty much for Wraith King, his itemization is just complete AC and they go for Swiftling. Oh, there we go. There's the AA dead. I love to see it.
Look, watch this.
Bam. Woo. Clean. Oh, we can go back. We can watch the frame.
When does it come out? Is it like the same frame?
It's the same.
Is it the same
It's
frame?
the same. Wait. It's bloody close there. That's just woof.
I don't think it gets closer than that, Gorgon. Of course, just getting it off beforehand, making sure that there wasn't any chance for follow. He did it one-handed as well.
Mate, it doesn't even. Look at him.
He did it one-handed. He clicked the item. He didn't even press the key.
He just looked at it.
He mouse-clicked the BK.
He
Amazing.
whispers.
I love it.
Activate.
Cataclysm's down. They found the catch on Tipek.
All right, now this is looking better. Team, but they're playing around what they're drafted. It's like CK is the initiator. Right now, they've been trying to set up kills with Earth Spirit. They've been trying to find kills with, this Invoker movement. But when CK is the one starting the fight, it simplifies the process. And they're getting a couple kills. They're getting clean at it. Each fight, they're improving.
Yes.
They try Zeus top, they fail. They kill an AA mid, they trade off Rajix.
No, it's coming together.
It's coming together. Exactly, it's coming together.
And now they've... Senny, I was able to just dodge the Tornado. They've got DD on Excalibur, so... have to give this man a little bit of respect, a little bit of space. Gorg sweeping over as well. See if Excalibur can find any sort of setup of this. 40 seconds, no Doom, no Tipek. As Gorg's in.
He
goes in, he's ready to fight. Straight in he goes. As Excalibur's up to the high ground. Steady will get taken out. Curry is being focused here as Gorg will keep the illusion upon him. The buybacks are starting to spook them a little bit. We'll see if Team Bolt want to keep fighting as there have been 2 buybacks coming out from Tipek and Senny. Tipek is in on top of Excalibur. The Lincolns, it's going to get popped. Doom to follow up. They'll bring down Excalibur. No hope and escape chance for him. There's Gorg. He's on the run.
He's got ult in too.
Can they do anything here? He's getting burst a little low. He's going to get the ult out. He's thinking about turning.
Oh, he wants his Zeus.
Oh, Gorg's in. He's in. Oh, he's looking for Manboss, but he doesn't find him.
Oh.
As Gorg, he can't quite find the target. He's standing still. He's in trouble. He's turning. He's trying to lifesteal, but he's gone. An ambitious attempt there from Gorg to get back in and find the Zeus, but he couldn't quite find the target.
Yep, another fight where buybacks have enabled Hippomaniacs to really get into the fight. The start of that, Doom gets picked off, Aya gets picked off, Lion just dies, doesn't even enter the fight. And when you use all your explosive damage, that's what Board's about. Explosive damage.
Pablo.
Sweeping through the map now, trying to find their pickoffs. Another BKB. He doesn't care.
He's away. Closing in on the Ags as well. You like this choice here from Pablo to get the Ags?
Yeah, I guess they need some way to...
We don't see it a lot.
Well, this is the play now. They're looking more at... We can't really take fights anymore. Like,
yeah.
That fight, they didn't even touch Wraith King. So what now if you turn him to stone and just boot him to oblivion?
You think that's going to be the goal?
I think that, yeah.
Putting Curry out of the fight.
Like a shitty tusk, basically.
Yeah,
that's what we're looking for, yeah.
And then
we can also kick him into Fountain. It's looking good.
The Fountain kicking could be very real.
It's
you got to watch
instrumental
out
right
for
now.
that.
Yeah, it's instrumental in in this comeback. It is very refreshing watching a CK blow up supports. It is an issue when you can't blow up the Wraith King.
Yeah, the core is definitely a bit of a challenge here for Team Bold to deal with right now. You know, Curry in particular is incredibly big here on a Wraith King. We see there 10k net worth ahead of anybody else in the game right now, Curry.
Zeus sort of just go out.
And there's the catch Muff has got detection. I don't want to keep chasing.
But there's now Muff now that Curry's here.
Yeah, Rajix is coming in deep. He'll be out to the orb, but they got any way to get on top of him. Rajix, he's out and he's away into the trees. Another good dodge there, Tippek trying to come in with a stomp, but Rajix is out. They'll lose Muff. As Excalibur is actually coming in with the BKB. He's able to get the Red Grim off as they've been able to push back the AA. Now Gorg, he's got the chance to lock down on a Curry. Can he take him down a couple of times? Curry's trying to run, but he's pulled back. They bring down Curry the once. Gorg's going to look for round 2. Tippek trying to help out. He's got the Doom down onto Gorg. Pops the Refresher. He's going to have a second round to do if Excalibur tries to come in on this Gorg. Trying to keep the fight going with the illusions. Turns over towards Curry, but Curry with the BKB pop can take down Gorg. Gorg will fall. The 5 up. He's getting bashed. Curry, he's on top of the Invoker, but they've got him. They've brought down Curry. Whew. As Gorg will die for the good of the team here. As Team Bold, they come out on top of this fight.
Yeah, and Zeus, when he's got no Nimbus, because he uses it to scout the puck escaping, he uses the ult to check for the Roshan fight. His damage is kind of non-existent. Does get to use at the tail end. And yeah, whew, Christ, the sacrificial carry that is God. We said the stat average deaths. This game he's got 9 deaths.
It's work. He just sort of throws his body in on these heroes, doing easily the most damage by far.
Like they need to kill these illusions. Like they need this line. They need Zeus. They need them to be alive to kill off the illusions to mitigate this damage. And when they don't do that, when they allow him to just kind of slowly, get through the fight, chipping away, then yeah, it's devastating. Great recovery from Board. Honestly, I thought this was one Roshan away from Hippomaniacs just having a commanding lead, but no, they just keep going for it. They keep going for the fight.
Got Refresher on the puck, ready for the next fight. With this Aghanim Spell Prism, they're all... I mean, we're seeing at 46 minutes in, a lot of heroes starting to sort of max out. We're getting to that crazy late game. High-level Dota.
This is where the draft comes online. I mean, like Invoker, he's looking like a core now. Earth Spirit very much is a core.
Oh, Excalibur.
Just dodged it, mate.
He's blinking in aggressively. They've got the Cataclysm coming down, but with a quick dodge, Senny will be able to avoid it. He's actually going to be able to live as well. Buyback comes out from Curry because Manboss is getting underneath the tower. That's Manboss out for 100 seconds. Pablo, can he get out of this? He's ready to kick himself out of the base. Some moves there from Pablo.
Absolute surf, and then an all chat as well just to seal the deal. Forcing out the Wraith King buyback. Zeus not having buyback because of gold.
They've now got the net worth lead once again here, Team Board up 3k.
Yeah, just Manboss, he didn't really respect the blink daggers and the catch there. And when you have heroes like Puck, Earth Spirit, and even Shadow Fiend with the blink, as soon as you step away from the towers, you are dead. You rely heavily on Wraith King and Doom to be kind of that front line for you.
Yeah, unfortunate moves there as well. Said he did have the Stormcrafter. He would have been dead as well.
Oh, here we go.
A beautiful slide out of the base.
And then look just perfectly to the low ground. Oh, he's happy. He knows he's a surfer.
That escape. Lovely moves here from Pablo.
Can you surf, Owen? You ever been surfing?
I've never been surfing, no. I used to have like one of the little ones, as a kid. Like
the little boogie board.
The little boards you could sort of sit on, but no. I can barely walk. I just sit down and play video games all day.
That's fair. I'm afraid of fish.
I can't surf. Fish? There's no fish when you surf,
I mean, they're below you.
Yeah, but not... Well, I mean, I guess there's some fish.
Yeah, there's enough.
Hey, look at this dodge again. He's out Pablo. Just avoids the whole combo as he slides out with the Ags. Curry in a whole lot of trouble as Gorg surrounds him, takes him down once. A finger comes out, but it's nowhere near enough damage. They don't care. They're going to push on, take down Curry again. Take out Muff as well, and there's a lack of buyback.
Owen.
I think it might be here.
No buyback on Wraith King. Of course, he used it in the previous fight, and that Zeus death in mid Bull perfectly punished that, where they just kept taking fights to Hippomaniacs, leaving the base. This CK finally is able to just rip through them because of the lack of illusion clear that they have now.
Now Tipek is trying to go for some last attempt here to defend the base. He gets the Doom down onto Gorg. As if they've got enough damage. Right. Doom as well onto them, but these are some top Dooms here from Tipek, but is it enough? It brings down Gorg, but Tipek will die. Gorg knows with the buyback here, he's going to still have a big window to try and end the game. They're getting brought very low by Mambos. Mambos doing a hell of a lot of damage. The setup's there. They get into him underneath the tower. Pots the Bloodstone heal. Not enough to keep him alive. Everybody dead on Hippomaniacs as Team Bold will resume, finishing the game off. Gorg with the buyback, able to bring in that extra potential to siege, take the tier 4s onto the Ancient. Game 1, will go the way here of Team Bold.
They did it. Look at that little stretch. Another day in the office.
Yeah, keeping it chill.